US lawmakers on Thursday questioned the TikTok CEO over data security harmful content, and during a tense committee hearing, they responded with skepticism at his assurances that the hugely popular video sharing app prioritizes user safety should not be banned. The rare appearance of Shou Zichu comes at a crucial time for the company, which has 150 million American users but is under increasing pressure from US officials. TikTok, its Chinese parent company ByteDance, have been drawn into a broader geopolitical war between Beijing and Washington over trade technology. In bipartisan effort to curb the power of a major social media platform, Republican and Democratic lawmakers pressured Chu on a number of issues, including TikTok's content moderation practices, how the company plans to secure American data from Beijing, and spying. Mr. Chu, you're here because American people need the truth about threat TikTok poses to our national and personal security, Committee Chair Kathy McMorris Rogers, a Republican, said in her keynote speech. The TikTok logo is seen on a mobile phone in front of a computer screen displaying the TikTok home screen. Chu told the House Energy and Commerce Committee that TikTok prioritized the safety of its young users, and denied it was a national security risk. It reiterated the company's protection plan by storing US user data on servers owned and maintained by software giant Oracle. Let me be clear, ByteDance is not representative of China or any other country, Chu said. TikTok is backed by claims that Chinese ownership means user data could fall into hands of the Chinese government, or be used to support narratives that favor countries' leaders. In 2019, The Guardian reported that TikTok had instructed its moderators to censor videos mentioning Tiananmen Square, and is unsuitable for the Chinese government. The platform says it has since changed its moderation practices. ByteDance admitted in December that it had fired 2 journalists and 4 of its employees, who had accessed data from people linked to them last summer, while trying to uncover the source of a leaked report about the company. TikTok is trying to distance itself from its Chinese roots by saying that ByteDance is 60% owned by global, institutional investors like the Carlyle Group. Ownership is not central to addressing these concerns, Chu said. China also said it will oppose US attempts to force ByteDance to sell the app. While the Energy and Commerce Committee questioned Chu, at a separate committee hearing on Thursday, Secretary of State Antony Blinken was questioned about the threat posed by TikTok. When asked by Ken Buck, a Republican from Colorado, whether the platform is a security threat to the United States, Blinken said, "I believe it is. Shouldn't a threat to United States security be banned?" Buck replied, "It has to end one way or another. But there are different ways to do it," Blinken replied. To avoid the ban, TikTok is trying to sell the authority's Project Texas, a $1.5 billion scheme that diverts all US user data to Oracle. Access to data under the project is managed by US employees through a separate entity called TikTok Data Security, which is run independently of ByteDance and monitored by outside observers. As of October, all new US user data was stored within the country. Chu said the company began deleting all historic US user data from non-Oracle servers this month, and expects that process to be completed this year. Republican Representative Dan Crenshaw noted that no matter what company does to reassure lawmakers it will protect US user data, the Chinese government could still have significant influence over parent company, and require it to hand over data through national security laws. TikTok supporters rally at the Capitol in Washington. Congress, White House, US Armed Forces, and more than half of US states have already banned use of app from official devices. However, it can be difficult to delete all data tracking associated with the platform. In a report released this month, cybersecurity firm Fairroot said ByteDance's so-called tracking pixels that collect user information have been found on 30 US state websites. Along with the European Union, other countries such as Denmark, Canada, Great Britain, and New Zealand have banned TikTok on government-issued devices. A complete TikTok ban in the US could risk a political and popular backlash. The company sent dozens of popular TikTokers Capitol Hill on Wednesday to lobby lawmakers protect the platform. A dozen civil rights and free speech organizations, including the American Civil Liberties Union and PEN America, signed a letter opposing the wholesale TikTok ban, arguing it would set a dangerous precedent for restriction of speech.